Next, you need an awl and a needle, a tapestry number 18 needle, which is going to not be as sharp, but it's going to have a big enough eye. And we really like this wax polyester as opposed to wax linen for all of our bookbinding. We sell it on my website, teeshamore.com. I don't really know where else you can get it. We get it from this obscure little company up in the San Juans. So, to thread it, you are going to press the end of it, again, with your, so hopefully you can see that. It fans it out, and it just goes right through the hole. So, my husband came up with that. Oh, I forgot to, so measure 3 times the length of the spine. 1, 2, 3, and cut. Let me make sure you have enough. I'm telling you 3 times the length because that way you can do any size journal. And next step is I'm making sure that I'm pushing it like this and it's all nice and tight. So you can measure this if you want to and poke this hole right at 5, or you can do like I do and you don't measure it. And this hole is about 1.5 inches from the end. It doesn't matter if it's not exactly even. You're going to, here's where I don't like things dangling on the outside. This journal, I made it with things dangling, and I really hate how it came out. These just bug me, and I'm about ready to cut them off. So after this was the first one, all my rest of them I start on the inside, so I don't have those dangles. So to have the dangles on the inside or not have dangles, start it on the inside of the book and go out, leave a tail like that. Doesn't matter if you go to the top hole or the bottom hole, just go to another hole. Now you go all the way to the following hole, or the end hole, opposite end of where you just did it. Go through, and then go back to the middle and go right back up again. So, there. So now you want to pull it tight, and you want to make sure that you're pulling in the direction of where the thread is going. So for instance, this piece, I know it just came from up here. So if it came from up here, it needs to go in this direction. This one opposite. If I switched them, it would just, when I pulled it, it would just tear right along the edge. You don't want that, obviously. So you want to make it really super tight. Make sure that this middle thread is between this one and this one. It's right down the middle. And then you just want to tie a square knot, which is going over with your right and then going over with your left. That's a square knot. Make sure it's tight and cut it. Cut it about 1/2 inch. That's what I do. And it's ready to go. So at this point is when I would paint it. And if you want to paint your page before you put it together, there's no reason why you can't. You could just paint the whole page even before you tear it apart. Paint both sides, obviously, and then cut it apart and it's completely painted. But I prefer to do specific colors in relation to the other pages. So I like to wait until it's to the stage, and then I'll just paint a couple pages and let them dry for like 10 minutes while I'm watching TV or something. Go back and paint the next few pages and then paint a couple pages. They can dry enough for you to turn the pages, but they'll still be damp. So once you get a few pages painted, just let it sit. But that's going to be, the painting and all that stuff is going to be in the next video that I do. So that's it.